So in this video, we are discussing on rational numbers. So you need to understand what are rational numbers. So rational numbers, take note of this. Rational numbers, these are numbers. These are numbers which can be expressed, in the form of A over B, where A and B are integers and B is not equal to 0. So what is the meaning of this definition? These are the key points that you need to know. The rational number must be expressed in the form of A over B. Secondly, where A and B are integers. Lastly, B should not be equal to 0. What is the meaning of this statement? If we say B should not be equal to 0, same as the denominator should not be equal to 0. So the meaning of this statement is same as, since we are saying that A over B, this is a rational number, and then B should not be equal to 0. If we say A divided by 0, this is what T, indeterminate what T form. This is not T. If we say A over 0, it is not 0, it is indeterminate. If you are using the calculator, it will say match what T error. So take note that under rational numbers, it should be expressed in the form of A over B. Apart from that, where A and B are integers, secondly, B should not be equal to what T to 0. So let us solve the following examples. So this is our first example. So examples. One, express each of the following in the form of A over B, where A and B are integers and B is not equal to 0. So this is our first question, question A, 0.3 bar. So if we say 0.3 bar, what is the meaning of this statement? So 0.3 bar, same as 0.33333. So to avoid writing this, same as it is repeating, so it's 0.3 bar. So this bar on top of 3, this bar, same as what T, there is repetition, or it is repeating, or there is repetition of 3. So you need to understand, sometimes they can write the question 0.333 like this, 0.33333, mean that it is same as 0.3 bar. So how can we solve this question? First step, so step 1, you say let x equal to 0.3 T bar. That is our equation 1. Equation 2, which is step 2. So step 2, for us to come up with step 2, we say consider equation 1. Equation 1, what is equation 1? It is x is equal to 0.3 bar. So if you consider this equation, for us, like I said, this is same as x is equal to 0.333. So we'll consider these 3. Which number can I multiply so that these 3 can come this side? Or for me to remove these 3 so that it can come this side, so I'll multiply by what T? By 10. Avoid or forget about this repeating number, other these 3. So you concentrate on this. Concentrate on these 3. So which number, same as we're having x is equal to 0.3. So which number can I multiply so that these 3 can come this side? It is 10. So that is what we'll do. So consider equation 1 T, 1. So let me erase this. This was just an explanation that you need to know. So consider equation 1. So this is our equation 1, and multiply by what? By 10. I've explained why we need to multiply by 10, because like I said, x is equal to 0.33. So mean that I need to multiply by what? For me, I'll concentrate on this number to come this side. I need to multiply by 10. So we'll say x is equal to 0.3 bar times 10. Or if you want, you can write it as this. X equal to 0.333. So we are multiplying by 10. So when I multiply by 10, it will be 10x equal to, if I multiply by 10, this will come this side. So it will be 3.333. So that 3, which is repeating, we can write this, or we can write it as x is equal to 3.3 bar. So this bar shows that 3 is repeating for several times. So that is our equation 1, our equation 2. And then step 3. So step 3. So you say subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So mean that the meaning of this statement, you should start with equation 2. You write equation 2, 10x equal to 3.3 bar. What about equation 1? You go back. Our equation 1 is x is equal to 0.3 bar. So you write here x equal to 0.3 bar. Take note of this. Note, you subtract, mean that you subtract this side and also you subtract that side. So 10x minus x, it is 9x. After that, this bar, 3 bar minus 3 bar, it is 0. So we remain with 3. After that, we'll make x a subject of a formula, divide by 9, also here by 9. Therefore, x is equal to 3 into 3, it is 1. 3 into 9, it is 3. So this is our final answer. If you observe, therefore, 1 over 3 is the what? The rational number. Don't irrational number, but rational number. Because it is in the form of a over b, and b is not equal to a t to 0. That's all. So take note of that. Very simple. Follow all the steps, step by what? Step. Let us proceed to our question B. 0.127 bar. So this question, step number 1, you say let, you can use any letter, even x, y, like that. Step 1, we will say let y equal to 0.127 bar. So for us to say that this is equation 1, we need, after this decimal, what follows should have a bar. But if you observe, after this decimal, we have this one. This one, it has no bar. So we need to find the way we can remove this one so that it can come this side. So I was saying, for us to say that this is equation 1, after this decimal, what follows, it should have a bar. But we have this one. So how can I eliminate this one so that I can have only things with a bar? I need to multiply by 10 because this is 1. So we'll say y is equal to 0.127. You multiply by 10. Don't forget, we have a bar. So it will be 10y equal to 1.27 bar. Therefore, that is our equation 1. So have you seen, like I was saying, for me to say that this is equation 1, after this bar, after this point, what follows, it should have a bar. If you observe carefully, everything that follows, it has a bar. After doing that, equation 2, or for us to come up with equation 2, which is step 2, So you say, consider equation 1. Consider equation 1, which is 10y equal to 1.27 bar. So that is our equation 1. So this equation 1 can be written as 10y equal to 1.272727. That is, there is repetition of 2727. That is the meaning of that bar on top of 27. So how can we consider? So mean that we need to consider these two number, only these two number. Don't everything by these two number. So which number can I multiply so that these 2 and 7 can come here? So it is what? 100. So I'll multiply by what? 100. The reason why I'm multiplying by 100, we have two numbers, 2 and 7, multiplied by 100. So after that, it will be 100 times 10y, it will be 1000y. After that, 100 times that, it will be 127.27. After observing that, it will be 1000y equal to, it will be 127 point. What is the meaning of this? Same as 27 what bar. That is our equation 2. So after doing that, step 3, since you have equation 1 and equation 2, so you say step 3, subtract equation 1 from equation 2. The meaning of this statement, you should start with equation 2. So you write equation 2 in full. So what is our equation 2? It will be 100 or 1000y equal to 127.27 bar. What is our equation 1? So we'll go back. We get our equation 1. Our equation 1, this is our equation 1. So we'll get it is 10y. So you write 10y equal to 1.27. Have you seen? You need to write them like that. We are saying subtract, mean that we need to subtract. This side we subtract, also that side we subtract. So 1000y minus 10y, it is 990y. After that, 27 bar minus 27 bar, it is 0. So we remain with 1, 2. 7 minus 1, it is what? 6. After that, divide both sides by what? 990. Even here by 990. After doing that, we'll say y is equal to 2 here. We can say 3. 3 here, 4. 3 here, 2. 3 here. We have 3. 3 here, 3. So we'll remain with 42 over 330. I think we can also simplify further by letting 2 here, 2 into 44, it is 21, 2 here, 1, remainder 1, 2 into 13, 6, remainder 1, 2 into 10, it is 5, so our final answer, it is 21 over 165. If you have seen that, this is what irrational, not irrational, but rational number. This is rational number. The reason why we are saying it is rational number, it has been expressed in the form of a over our t, b, and b is not equal to our t, 0. If you have seen, our denominator here is not equal to our t to 0. Therefore, you can say 21 over 165 is what? T? Rational number, where b should not be equal to a t to 0. That's all. So our third example on rational numbers, we have 1.5 bar. So for us to solve this question, so we'll say step 1, let x equal to 1.5 bar. That is our equation 1. Like I said, for you to say that this is equation 1, after this point, what follows, it should have a bar. According to that, it has a bar. That is equation 1. Step 2, consider equation 1 So what is our equation 1? We'll say x is equal to 1.5 bar. What is the meaning of this? Same as x is equal to 1.55555. So we'll consider this. Which number can we multiply? We'll multiply by our t, 10. Don't consider everything. Just consider this by 10. So it will be 10x equal to 15.5555. So this one can be written as, and 10x is equal to 15.5 bar. So that is our equation 2. After doing that, step 3, you say subtract equation 1 from equation 2. Means that you should start with the second equation. What is our second equation? 10x is equal to 15.5 bar. What is our first equation? It is x equal to 1.51 bar. After that, subtract. This side subtract and also that side subtract. 10x minus x, it is 9x. After that, 15.5 bar minus 1.5, this, it is 0. So 15 minus 1, it is 14. Divide by 9, also here by 9. After doing that, you say x is equal to 14 over 9. Which number can enter into 14 and 9 without leaving any remainder? Apart from 1, there is no number which can enter into 14 and 9 without leaving any remainder apart from 1. Therefore, if you have seen, this 14 over 9 is what? Rational number. The reason why I say it is rational number, because it can be expressed in the form of a over our t, b. Our last example on rational numbers, it is 3.312 bar. So this one, let me just go dialect. You say let x, let me erase it. So step 1, let x equal to 3.312 bar. After doing that, that is not our equation 1. Like I said, for me to say that this is equation 1, after this point, what follows, it should have a bar. By this one, it has no bar. It has, or rather, 3 has no bar. So we'll say x is equal to 3.312 like that. So this point, this 3, it has no bar. For me to say that this is equation 1, unless this one, it has a bar. So how can I, this one should come this side, I need to multiply by our t, 10. So if I multiply by 10, it will be 10x equal to 3.12. So that is now our equation 1. Because I'm saying after this decimal, what follows should have a bar. We have achieved that. Same as this. If you have something like 3.124 bar, for you to say that this is equation 1, make sure that after this decimal, what follows should have a bar. So since we have 1 and 2, we need to multiply by our t, 100. If you multiply by 100, it will be 1312.4 bar. Therefore, we can say that that is our equation 1. So let's go back to our question. So this is our equation 1. Equation 2, or for us to come up with equation 2, or we'll say step 2, consider equation 1. Consider equation 1. So what is our equation 1? Write it in full. 10x is equal to 33.12 bar. So our target is to make sure that this 1, 2 come that side. So we'll write it as 10x same as 33.121212. So for us, we want this 1, 2, which is 12, to come this side. So I'll multiply by our t, 100. So 100 times 10, it is 1000. X is equal to 3312.12 bar. That is our equation 2. After doing that, step 3, the last step, you say subtract equation 1 from equation 2. So what is our equation 1? Mean that you need to start with equation 2. You write it in full. What is our equation 2? It is 1000 x is equal to 3312.12 bar. What is our equation 1? You go back. Our equation 1 is 10x. So you write 10x equal to, we have 33.12 bar. So if you observe, this is 0, we subtract, there will remain with 990, x is equal to, after that we need to subtract. So if you subtract this is 3312 minus 33, it is giving us 3279. You divide by 990, even here by 990. So if we simplify, if we divide this, if we simplify this part, our answer is x is equal to 1093 divided by our t, 300. If you observe, this is our t rational number, meaning that it can be expressed in the form of a over our t, b. So this is the end of this video. Make sure that you go through, you skim through these things. They are very easy. Take note that rational numbers, these are numbers which can be expressed in the form of a over t, b. Make sure that you go through. Thank you.